Hello, how are you? My name is Mr. Louis, and this is gonna be a series of videos in order to create a classical Pac Man game, the Japanese game from the 80s. It's so incredible. I am one of the lucky guys who had the chance to play in the arcade games, those places in the 80s when we didn't have any Xbox or PlayStation. And I feel very proud now that we could do that. We can create that ourselves. Now, you guys, new generation, you're gonna create. You're able to create this, and it's like a practice for being a video game creator in the future. You know, so we're gonna start with that one. We are here in Scratch 3.0, and the first thing we're gonna do is to create the maze of the Pac Man. In order to do that, we are going to create it as a sprite. This is very important. It's not a backdrop, it's a sprite. And we're gonna paint it. We go to paint here, we go to custom, and we are going to really leave this convert to bitmap. We're gonna leave it like that. No problem. I think we don't have to change that. First thing we need to do is to change the name here. We're gonna change the name from sprite 1 to maze. That's very important. Okay. Then what we're going to do is to go to here to the color option here, and we're going to select this kind of slash or backslash. I don't remember. So we're gonna select that one, and then we're going to select the outline here, this one. We're gonna go with the blue color, which is gonna be around here. The classical one was like, yeah, better go with this. Yeah, that's better. Okay, his color blue, like navy blue, so we can get him blue and then move the brightness a little bit so you got it really blue. You see it? Okay, and then we're gonna get the thickness. The thickness should be, let's say, about 15. I think 15 is okay. And then we're gonna start creating sort of rectangles all over the. Let me fix this because I wanna. Yes, exactly. I wanna have the whole area. And we're gonna start here. Here. Okay. Now we're gonna create rectangles. So we need this option here to create the rectangles that we want. So we're gonna go to kind of the corner here and create the first sort of rectangle like that. Now you see that it's not centered on the work area. I mean, not here in the costumes, but the final work area. So what we do is to change the numbers of x and y into 0. 0 for x and 0 for y. And then you have it centered. You see? That's very important. Now, we are going to create several rectangles, one after another here, but you have to have some common sense and create some sort of constancy distance one from the other, thinking that my Pac Man, you have an idea how the Pac Man looks like, is going to pass through some corridors, So you have to have some common sense, and let's say more or less something like this, seeing that the thickness is going to be more or less equal in all the options. Let's create another one here, for example. There you go, something like that. Another one here, and probably one here. I know that it doesn't really look like the original maze, the classical maze that we know, but it's kind of an idea. Okay, So now what we need is to create doors or gates and also barriers. Okay, in order to do that, we are going to go to this option here, if I'm not wrong, and we're going to create kind of barriers here. But you see, sometimes my hands could shake. Don't ask me why. And it could be not really straight. What is the solution? You click the shift button on your keyboard and look what happens. Go straight, you see? Completely straight. Be sure, let me erase this one. Be sure that to cover from one wall to another. Press shift and go, and you see it's completely there. So you start creating these barriers, for example, one there, let's say one here. What about one over here? Don't forget to click the shift button. So the line is gonna be completely straight. Okay, there, maybe one here, maybe one over here. There you go. What about one right here? There you go. And maybe one here, and maybe one here, and maybe let's see. What about let's say here, and let's say here. Probably one here. Well, you can go nuts. You see, creating different barriers in one place or another. Now, at this point, you should ask, you should wondering, well, where's Pac Man? Okay, that's gonna be the next video, and we're going to create Pac Man, and we're gonna insert it into this maze. Okay. Now, the barriers are created. Now we need to create the the gate. You know, and we have to create that in a way that the Pac Man could pass from one space to another. So we're gonna choose the erase tool here, and we're gonna erase little parts, like for example here, you see? So Pac-Man can pass from one environment to another. Let's say for instance here. Obviously we're gonna need one here so you can pass. We're gonna need one probably here. You have to see that all the spaces are available. It doesn't matter if Pac-Man has to go, for example, here, I hope you can see this, go to the bottom and come back. That's part of the job, you know. Probably it's gonna be, this is too long, probably it's gonna be difficult, so we're gonna create an extra exit, let's say here, because probably it's too difficult. But for example, here is trapped, so we need a gate here, and we're gonna need one here too. We're gonna need one here maybe. We're gonna need one here, probably one here. Well, still he's well. Probably this area is gonna be different in the final. Okay, no, let's do this better. Let's say maybe one here. So for example, this is completely crap, so it's here. Okay, so let's see. This is here. He can go here, here, here. Oh, this one is not open here, and here is not open as well. So we need to open here. There you go. So go chun chun, go chun chun, go chun chun, chun chun. Go here, maybe one here. What about one gate here? Then chun 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 chun. Go here, here, there. I think that'll do. Okay, maybe this area in the center is gonna be We are going to change it maybe, let's say for example you can close here, yes, so and maybe here we can create sort of kind of, yeah, something like this and something like this, yes, so in that way he has access. This area could be the ghost area, so we're gonna open here. It could be kind of difficult to erase. Okay, it could be the ghost area, but you can change that. Obviously, in the original game, it's just a box, so sorry about that. Maybe it doesn't look that cool, but still, he can pass this here, here, return. This is gonna be tricky, so maybe he's gonna need escape. Maybe here, let's say here, let's make escape here, so he can pass here, here, here. Okay, something like that. That's the idea. As I said, maybe in the center we can do something better. Okie doke. So that's basically the maze. It's not really difficult. You can do better than me. You see, you have a little errors here. I don't like this, so we can erase these ones. If you made a mistake, you can erase it, but you have to do it in a very cool way. For example, there, yes, something like that. Still, you have some little mistakes, some little errors there. Now, the original game looks the back side, the back uh, of the back side of the maze is dark color, and that's gonna help to cover Pac-Man's mouth, because Pac-Man mouth is what leads Pac-Man to move and not to pass through the walls, to stop. You're gonna see that in another video. So what we need to do is to change the color. Let me go here, here. Let me see if it's exactly. And this looks more real if you see pictures of the classical maze. The maze looks like this. Here in the back, in the black area, are the cookies. Pac-Man has to eat them, and in the center there will be the ghosts. The ghosts probably well, later on I'm going to explain you how to create the ghosts and how the ghosts are going to have their area and they go after the Pac-Man. Okay, probably it's not gonna be like the super original version as it is, but it's gonna be very close to it. I think that's it. It's pretty much what I want for now that you do. When we start creating the Pac-Man, then we have to introduce it to this maze, and that's gonna be another job. So please create your maze and stay tuned for the next video. Okay, thank you very much. Take care.